today I'm gonna be talking about like okay, so there's a concept, right? There's a concept that if you master one skill and you purely focus on that skill, that skill will make you, your millions, your money, it will give you all the access to the world that you desire, right? You master one skill, whether that be coding, whether it's fighting, whether it's like, I don't know, something to do with business. Blue, yes, I am in blue. Yes, I am in blue. Yeah, so like whether you're in business, whether you're trying to master one skill, sales, whatever it is, people say that you should master one skill and stick to it, keep developing it, keep sharpening that skill, just keep on bettering that one skill. Okay. And the analogy is similar to like, you know how Bruce Lee, I think it was Bruce Lee, quote me if tell me if I'm wrong, but I think Bruce Lee quoted, don't fear the person that practices 10,000 different kicks, but fear the person that, they practice one kick 10,000 times. Do you get it? So people say master one skill and that's it. Work on it and get better at it type shit. As much as I see the benefit of doing that, I feel like also it is like probably not the greatest thing to do either, because let's just say I just learned coding. Okay, let's just say for example sakes, I learned coding, I became a software engineer, I just got dialed into that one thing and I got better and better at it. Okay, fine, I could be great at coding, I could be great at that one skill. Okay, but I don't know, maybe I won't be great at communicating, maybe I won't be great at teamwork, maybe I won't be great at maybe I would just want to have great confidence in myself. So I feel like, yes, you should learn skills because they benefit your life, but I feel like you shouldn't narrow your life all the way down to just one singular skill and stick to just one singular skill. Because I feel like in life, you need multiple things to survive. Like a human body, we need multiple bones, we need to have so many functions, and like we have so many parts of our body that make our body work, right? It's not just like our heart that makes our body work. We have our hands, we have our, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way I'm developed is because I have so many different body parts that make me function the way I function, right? They all work together to make me. You get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like, yes, like the heart isn't gonna make this meat all over me. Like this heart, what makes me beat, what makes me alive, isn't gonna like be the reason I have skin, or why I have hands, or why I have legs, or you know what I'm saying. So my point is that yes, you can have a foundation in one thing, but you need to have other things too. You can't just rely on one thing to carry your life, because at the end of the day, you can rely on it, but it won't help you in every situation. Like some people, they are so dialed into their careers. They get so dialed into their careers. They work in that one industry, whatever it may be. I don't know what it'll be. Okay, they do that. Cool. You could be. Let's just say, for example, you could be a good like a salesperson. You could be a good salesperson, right? You could be a good salesperson. That's just an example. But you could still be like, what am I trying to say here? You could be a great salesperson, but you may not be a good people's person. You may sell really good, but you may not work well with people. You may not, you maybe just be selfish and like, cool, you make your money, but like you don't work with others well. So you can't really go further because you can't work with others, you know what I'm saying? And be smart. You could be like a good like footballer, a really good footballer at that, but you don't pass the ball to your teammates, so you don't really get too far. You get what I'm saying? You, as much as you can perfect yourself in a specific position in your life, in a specific position at football, you have to know that, okay, as a striker, I'm not just going to be shooting the ball. I have to be getting past the defenders. I have to be You know what I'm saying? Doing different skills. I have to be able to get a touch on the ball. I have to be able to, you know, come back and try get the ball off people when they're coming on offense, right? You have multiple skills to, you have to think of multiple different situations, okay? So this is my point. Diversify what it is that you do. Don't just stay stuck in the mud in one specific area, because when you're just stuck, you actually don't really grow. Another analogy, a fighter, a UFC fighter, isn't just gonna worry about like boxing. He isn't just gonna worry about a fighter's boxing. He's gonna worry about his kicking, his Muay Thai, his grappling, his jiu-jitsu, his wrestling, his, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna factor in so many different things before they go into that fight, because it's not just one thing they have to worry about. There's multiple layers of the fight they have to worry about. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get where I'm cooking from, bro? Do you get 100% speak fast? I appreciate you, Aurora. But this is what I'm saying. Don't just put yourself down for one skill. Like, personally, okay, I'm gonna give myself as an example. I stream, right? I stream, I talk, I do this. You guys like it. I think you guys like it anyways. If you don't, is whatever. But I do this. And then obviously I've got to edit. That's another part. Then I've got to post on TikTok, put myself out there. That's another part. Then I've actually got to plan these streams. Got to do all this. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing in itself. But I know I'm doing the streaming stuff, but it's not like it's the only thing I do. Like, you know, I'm still working on my own sort of career stuff. I still got other projects I'm interested in working on. Like, I'm not trying to stay, like, I'm not trying to stay in the same position. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like when you work in your life in different ways, if you work on this thing, this thing, this thing, there's multiple things to look forward to, if that makes sense. There's multiple things that you learn. And I feel like you develop more the more you do. I feel like the less that you do, you limit how much you can actually grow. So I feel like when you're actually putting your hands in a few things, I'm not trying to say like, oh, do 100 different things, or 10 different things, 20 different things, and I promise you your life will be better. I'm not gonna lie, you can't realistically, there's only 24 hours in a day. You realistically can't do everything. Wait, I'm gonna turn off the seat. There is chat in 24, there's 24 hours in a day. There's 24 hours in a day. Realistically, you're not gonna be able to do everything. Like, sometimes you can't realistically do everything in a day. As much as there's a lot of time, you just can't. Because if you're working 9 to 5, that's 8 hours every day gone. Then you got to narrow it down to the rest of your day, trying to do this and this and this, whatever errands, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things you have to navigate around. And everyone's life is different. You're not going to be able to meet everything. But pick a few things. Let's just say 5 things. Okay? Pick 5 things. Be like, okay, my career. I want to be in this type of career. How do I get into it? How do I break in? What skills do I need to know? What experience? How can I get that experience? That's 1. 2, maybe some side hustles. Something that you could do whilst you're working on the career. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's like, obviously streaming. For you, maybe something else. It's good to have something else too. Another one might be gym. Like, you know, you want to physically work on yourself. Maybe you want to learn another martial art. Maybe you want to learn another language. Maybe you want to learn how to cook. It's just like I said, you doing these things. Listen, as a human, you can't just be like, listen, in life, if you want to make money, or if you want to like overall grow as a human, you have to have multiple skills. You have to be good at multiple things. To make money, to be a skillful person, a useful person, to be a valuable person in the world, you have to have multiple skills. And you can't just stay doing the same shit, clock into work, clock out, come home to your parents' house, eat your dinner that your mum made, and just be content with that, bro. Like, why don't you be cooking your own food? Why don't you be going to the gym? Why don't you be learning something alongside your work? Like, there's a lot to do in life, chat. There's a lot to do in life. People are so unfulfilled in life because they think their life is just their job and their career. Bro, there's so much more to life. There's so much more to life, I promise you. I promise you. It has taken me to step away from work to realize, you know what, holy shit. There's actually a lot to life. I can actually do more in my day than just my job. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's more. Next stream, H, we're gonna do a stream. You know what? Maybe one day when I get the setup for it, I would. You know, you can't be stagnant. You gotta keep growing and learning. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you've gotta always be adaptive in life. You have to be like you have to adapt, and you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to be prepared in any situation. Like, bro, okay, hypothetically, yeah. Let's just give an example. Let's just say for some reason, the government, I mean, if this happened, then, you know, God forbid, we'd all be screwed. But let's just say all jobs are at all-time low, like you get made redundant. You know what I'm saying? A lot of job markets are down. There's just a lot of loss in the economy, and you can't work anymore. And you only have that one position. Like, bro, what are you gonna do? You have to adapt, right? The only way you're gonna survive is adapting. Like, okay, I worked a sales job, but you know what? No sales jobs are available anymore. So, okay, I could maybe become a help desk supporter or some shit like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you need to know that, you know what? Okay, my skills like help me with this, but it can also help me with this. It can also help me with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to be adaptive. Like, you've got to be adaptive in life, guys. You've got to be able to be flexible. You've got to be able to, like, it's crazy, bro. You've got to be able to just do things that are diff, bro. You've got to do things that, you know, actually better your character, make you better. You get it? Like, if you don't, then you'll be in the same position, do the same shit. Like, bro, ain't no one trying to be on that level. You get it? Ain't no one trying to be, like, a stagnant person. Ain't no one trying to just, like, be good at one thing and that's it. Like, yes, to be rich, it is good to be good at a set skill because that can benefit you. But at the same time, if that market dies one day, then what? Then what? Like, and it's not going to recover, then what? Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to adapt yourself. You have to have skills, or you should learn skills alongside your career so that if that one fell, you know, I got that as a backup, or I can do this on the side, or I can work on this, I can work on that. Like, you've got to be prepared for all scenarios. That's the way I feel like life is a good way to look at, because if you work through multiple scenarios, then you can, if you are prepared for a few scenarios in case one doesn't work out, then at least you know there's always something new there available to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just the way I'm thinking.